presentation of what this is all about. And then after I do the lead, I'll kind of go in a little detail on the compensation thing, because the compensation thing is extremely lucrative, very, very powerful. And one of the things that I really love about this opportunity is that you really, truly have an opportunity to put yourself in a position to have an exit strategy. Okay? In other words, when you get tired of doing a business, when you like to exit with a couple $1 million in your pocket. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll talk a little bit about that. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to understand is that pretty much the 5 biggest things that's hurting a lot of people right now in America today is, of course, everybody know, and if you don't know, you must be asleep, that the job market is definitely not where everybody wanted to be. Who would agree to that? Okay. Number 2, a lot of people now don't have the quality time to do the things they always jump to doing. Okay. Number 3, a lot of people, money is definitely funny right now. Who would agree to that?
Yes.
Okay. Number 4, your health is extremely important, because guess what? If you're not in a position, okay, to go out and make money, or in a position to go out and have fun with your family, who would agree it's going to be hard for you to enjoy your money or your time with your family, right? And last but not least, this is the number 1 thing that's hurting a lot of traditional business. Matter of fact, I was talking with my neighbor the other day, and he was like, you know what, Rob, you've been here, what, almost going on 4 years, okay, before you own your home. And he said, you're the only neighbor that's at home in the home. Everybody's got to get up early, go to a business that they got a lot of overhead. And now they all trying to sell their houses. And they scared to put for sale signs up because they don't want nobody to know that they got to get rid of their house. It's just crazy. And this is my second home, okay? So I want you guys to understand the reason being is because you don't have to worry about overhead. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand, is that you want to build a large cash flow with no overhead. Does that make sense? Okay? Let me tell you a little bit about our company. Our company was founded in January 2005, okay? The founders of Mona V, one of the biggest things that really turned me on about this company is the experience that they bring to the table as far as with network marketing. And also these guys have very, very high integrity. One of the biggest opportunities I see here is that right now we're currently operating in 10 countries. And out of the 10 countries, we're only operating out of 10, 3. And just soft launched the other 7 countries. Does that make sense? They have a very special project. We're helping those kids down in Brazil called the More Project, which is just crazy. All the homes they're building now down there, that's really helped taking a lot of these kids off the streets. I don't know if any of you guys been to Brazil, but I've been down there. And it's pretty interesting to see the streets with hundreds of homeless kids. Everybody with on that? Okay. The company is absolutely, totally debt-free, and they're currently at 800 million plus in annual sales. Okay, they actually double teaching on international in their annual sales in their 4th year in business. Okay, what I want you guys to understand is that the product the acai berry, which is actually the crown jewel of the whole of all the different fruits that goes into this particular blend. And I was talking with their scientists, and I asked them, I said, well, why do you guys pick these 18 other fruits? And he said, Robert, because these fruits work synergistically with the acai berry that cause it to have the kind of effect that it has on the body. Okay? Now, what I want you guys to understand is that this acai berry has been rated as the #1 superfruit by this doctor here that was actually on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Okay? Paul Zane Pearson said over the next 10 years, the U.S. economy will create 10 million new millionaires, and 2 of the strongest emerging industries where this growth will occur are wellness and network marketing. Okay? Mona V and acai berry has been featured on the Oprah Winfrey Show, the Rachel Ray Show, Fox News, and now it's an official sports drink for the Boston Red Sox. Okay? This is the products they got. It's 3 products. They have the Mona V Original. They have the Mona V Pulse, which is for heart. And they have the Mona V Active, which is for joint pains with glucosamine in it. Okay? I want you guys to understand that in this wellness industry today, this industry is well over $600 billion a year industry. And the 4 things that the baby boomers and Generation X have in common is that everybody want to live longer, feel better, get rid of pain, and make more money. Who would agree to that? Yes. That's what we all got in common. Okay? I also want you guys to understand that what we're doing as a company is that we're building our brand in 3 areas. one, of course, the product MonaV, okay? Two, the revolutionary compensation plan, which is just crazy, okay? They have something called a new generation binary with a check match unilevel system tied to it, which is very, very powerful. They're also known as the best at rewarding their distributors and also putting their distributors first, okay? And the third leg that they're doing is building a brand as far as giving back to the country of Brazil by consistently developing a strong relationship with the whole entire country of Brazil to get everybody to go into helping a lot of these kids. Does that make sense? Okay? I also want you guys to understand, if this sounds like something you're interested in, there's two starter positions that you can get started at, okay? Our first position, you come in on one case auto ship with the MonaV juice. You get your business kit, you get your virtual business office. And once you get started, all this is $164 plus tax and shipping. Now what happened is, as soon as you introduce the person on your left and the person on your right into this business, you automatically get a MonaV pay card, and then all your paycheck goes on your own MonaV Visa every week. And then after 4 or 5 weeks in the business, you can use your MonaV Visa to where your auto ship come right out of that, and you don't have to use your credit card. And 100 people like that.
Yes.
Okay? Or you can also come in on 2 case, okay, and you can mix match the case, so you ain't got to have all the juice in one case. You can say, I want 2 bottles of this, 2 bottles of that, okay? With this in particular program, you get your business kit as well in your virtual business center, okay? This is $264 plus tax and shipping. Now what I want everybody to understand is that if you want to maximize the whole compensation plan, you want to come in on 2 case auto ship. Does that make sense? Okay? Now once you get started, we get paid 8 ways, okay? The first way that we get paid is what we call retail sales. That basically means that you get the product at wholesale. When you retail it, you keep your retail profits, okay? The next way that we get paid is something called a first order bonus, which is very powerful. That means that every time you introduce somebody to this business, they get started, they order their first product, any of the products, you get a first order bonus the very next week. How many people like that? Okay? Also, too, you get what they call a bulk order bonus, okay? When you order 2 case, 3 case, 6 case, or 12 case, you get a bulk order bonus also. It's paid the very next week. Then they also have something called a star maker bonus. All this simply means is that every time you introduce a new person to this business, and when they introduce 2 people, you get a star maker bonus the next week of $40. How many people like that? Okay? So all these bonuses are tied into the weekly income. Now what I want to explain to you guys is very, very powerful is the team commissions. Now this is where the binary come in, because you hear people say, oh, stay away from binary. Well, they don't understand this is just one way that they get paid. See, most binary companies, you just have a binary, you don't have none of the other 7 ways of getting paid. Is everybody with me on that? Now let me tell you how powerful this binary is, and I want you guys to understand this. This is what people don't understand, okay? Let's say you just came into this business, okay? This is you, okay? You bring in somebody on your left leg, let's say distributor 1, and you bring another person on your right leg, distributor 2. Now, when they bring people into the business, they're going to bring in 2 people, and how many people see this growing? Does that make sense? Okay? Now what I want you to understand is that you got a left leg and you got a right leg. You can only go 2 wide, okay? You can introduce as many people as you want to, but you have to put them all in 2 legs. Now what's very, very powerful about this here with your team commissions is that, let's just say for the week, let's say you got 10,000 on this leg in volume, and over here, let's just say that you got 20,000 in volume on this leg, okay? What the company do that's very powerful, with all the other bonuses, your retail profit, your first order bonus, your bulk order bonus, your star maker bonus, which paid weekly, while all that going on, at the end of the week, at 12 midnight, they calculate all the volume in both legs that went in.